Hey y'all, this is Gail. So we're live today. We're going to try this on YouTube. I don't know how it's going to work, but yay. Thank you for joining me. I can hear myself. All right, so we're going to get started. So I'm going to go to the back of the room and grab your ball, okay? Move this one out of the way. And again, today is Tai Chi Ball Qigong. So I've got my ball. I'm going to place it here back underneath today. My ball, okay. Just do what you can with what you got. And as we do in every class with Tai Chi or Tai Chi, we start with our bow. So we'll do that right fist, that's the sun, and that flat left palm, that's the moon. And let's bow down to one another to start our chair Tai Chi today. So let's start with the breath. We're going to place our hand below the belly, a little bit above there. And as we breathe in, our belly expands. And as we exhale, we contract that belly towards your spine. And again, breathe in, belly out. And exhale, belly button towards your spine. And again, inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly button towards your spine. Very nice, very nice. Next is our elbow point rotation. We do a little bit of warming before we kind of get into some movements with the ball. So follow along as best you can today. Okay. So we're going to draw a circle with our nose. You may notice some little noises happening here. This helps soften and lubricate that spine, top of the spine. You might be having some little achy things going on with, your cervical spine. So this is nice. Kind of loosening that up a little bit. And let's pause and go the other direction. Again, at this point of meditation. It might feel a little different going in the other direction. A couple more. Again, joining today. Move back to the center. From here, we'll do swimming dragons. Nice and firm to the floor. I'm away from the back of the chair so I'm engaged those small posture muscles. I'll breathe in, belly big. And then exhale, push the hands one direction, turn the other. And then inhale back to the center. Exhale, push it away. So this helps us with a range of motion and turning the head side to side. Inhaling back to the center. Exhale, push it away. Again, inhale back to the center. Let's do one more each side. Exhale, push it away. Inhaling back to the center. And then exhale, last time. And then inhale back to the center. Now let's do what's called the finishing breath. We inhale, circle, we climb up. This is a little different from yoga. We're bringing the energy from the heavens back down to the center. Back down to the donkey end. That's there about 2 inches or 2 finger widths below the belly button and about 2 finger widths in. Very good. So from here, let's take our hands, cup the hands, and swing the arms. Kind of hear those shoulder joints kind of going snap, crackle, pop. And again, this helps with issues around the shoulder. And let's do a little something for the elbows. Let's tap the top of the shoulder. Now, if you prefer to do some of this standing instead, that's perfectly fine. But today's class is chair, Tai Chi, ball. 2 more. Loosens those shoulder joints. And then from here, let's spin the. Now I like this one because it brings a little air here across my neck. Loosens wrists. It's good for that carpal tunnel. And then reverse. Go the other way. Now, why does my reverse not feel the same as the original direction? I'm a little stiff on that side. Thank y'all for coming in today. Whew. And then from here, let's shift over to one side of my core and let my arm do it. You need to place your hand on your leg or on your shoulder as we stir the arm. Again, this is good for increasing your range in the shoulder girdle. Go a little bit slower if you like. You might feel some snap crackle pops. Hopefully it's not painful. And let's reverse that. Go the other way. So this is my pace anchor side. They actually had us do this exercise to get our range of motion back in this side because my arms and a calf for about a week or so. And I lost some of my strength, ability to move through my range of motion. So this is great for getting that. And so when I was doing the chair Tai Chi, I was like, oh, this is my exercise. And then make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. You might notice a little sensation going on with it again. Okay, great. If you want some energy, all right, let's do the other side. Let's stir the arms. Now this I don't have to have the hand on the shoulder. That's an option. I just rest it there in the leg. And I'll spin a little bit faster on this one because this is my dominant side, my right arm. Notice what you notice. And then let's reverse. Go the other way. Maybe go slower. It's okay to go slower. And then make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. Very good. We'll come back to the center of the chair. Just shoulder roll here. Everybody usually loves shoulder rolls, right? At least I am a fan. And then reverse. Go the other way. Small crackle pop. Let's do a little upper body strength here. Shoulders toward the ears. This helps us with the prevention of allergy pump. And let's turn sideways. It's kind of like lots of stuff going on here. And release. Come back to the center. Let's do that again. Shrug up. I know it feels weird, but you're strengthening again the upper body. And then shift over to the other side. And release. Very good. From here, let's take a leg out, resting on the back of the foot. And then point the toes towards you. Probably feeling a contraction in the calf, maybe a little bit in the top of the leg, the quadricep. And then let's point the toe away. Just pointing and flexing the foot helps with preventing foot cramps, improve your ankle flexibility, and let's start the pump. Go back and forth, so that when we pump that calf, it's in Chinese medicine, PCM, pumping the calf. That's considered to be the second heart in your body. So more blood flow to the heart, those lower. I'm here on carpet, so it's kind of hard to go point. And then let's bring it in. Let's do the other side. Bring it out there. Maybe take a little bit to get out. And again, invite the toes towards you. Sit nice and tall. Notice how this feels. This side, this is the first side. Feel different. Excuse me. Got a little frog going on. And then point it away. And then let's start that pump. Here we go. Again, improve that ankle flexibility, which is great for if you want to improve your walking ability. Those ankles. Yeah. Couple more. And then bring it in. From here, let's either place your interlaced fingers on top of your shin or hands back behind your knee as you lift your foot. And again, kind of lean back a little bit. And then let's take the foot and draw a circle in. Again, increasing our ankle mobility, strengthening, hearing those snap crackle pops. That's what's going on in my case. And then reverse. And then release that down. We got to do the other side. Again, really on the side. If you do it a little bit different, you feel it You'll feel the shin muscle here when you point and flex. And then my foot just snapped. All right, now draw inward. And then reverse. So what we'll do today, we'll do a chair Tai Chi Ball class. So it's basically our warm up. We're doing the short form style 12. It's actually the first 12 poses in the long 108. Very good. So from here, grab our ball. Where did that? We're going to do Kuan Yin paints the rainbow with the ball today. Normally we do it without, but we're going to experiment with the ball today. So originally we have the palm facing us with the thumb to the front of the room. But what we'll do is turn the thumb to the back of the room, pinky to the front. If you don't know about all these are your instructions. And then we'll inhale, arm up, and then exhale, bring it back behind you. And then inhale, gather both arms up, switch it, and bring the hand down. Now, originally the palm, you can the palm away. Again, Kuan Yin paints the rainbow. Inhaling up, range of motion, isolation of that shoulder. Exhale back behind you. Inhale, gather, switch it, exhale, bring it down. Turn that ball away. So here we go. Inhale, circle, keep arm up. Exhale, back behind you. Inhale, gather, switch the ball over to the other hand and bring it down. Exhale. Turn the ball away. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, back behind you. Inhale, gather, flip it, and bring it down. This is the last time. The ball away. Inhaling up. Exhale, back behind you. Gather it up, switch it, and bring it down. Turn that ball away. One in, inhaling up. Exhale, back behind you. And then from here, we're going to inhale, arms up, bring down that energy from back down to the hand. So now you can kind of visualize because we're bringing down that energy down to the lower belly. Very good. So next, let's do eagle claw. So traditionally we make a fist, but I'm going to do that with the ball. You do your fist, okay? So we're going to inhale, fist or ball to chest. Exhale, sky high, reach. Beautiful. Inhale back to your chest. And normally open your hand. Don't open your hand here, though. And then exhale, push it forward. Inhale back to your chest. Feel that little squeeze of the armpit here. And then exhale out to the side. Now we're going to clap. Squeeze it 5 times. Here we go. Eagle claw. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to do that again. Switch it over to the other side. Inhale, fist to chest. Exhale, sky high. Inhale, back to your chest. This helps with increasing mobility. Exhale, press it forward. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, out to the side. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over to the other side. Inhale, fist to chest or ball to chest. Eagle claw. Exhale, sky high. Reach. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, push it forward. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, out to the side. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time on the other side. Inhale, fist to chest. Exhale, sky high. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhaling, pushing it forward. Inhale, back to your chest. Exhale, out to the side. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's bring it back to the center. Put the ball underneath, and let's do that finishing grip. Inhale, circle, keep arms up. Let's go into blood pressure. exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center. That's a little heart here. And then what you do with the heart technique is you take your thumb into your palms, and you curve your fingers on to your thumb, and you inhale, elbows back, chest forward. And then as you exhale, you release the hands, you turn the hand outward, so that's your heart meridian. And then inhale, circle, sweep arms up. Exhale, bring it down, grab those thumbs. Inhale, elbows back, chest forward. Exhale, arms out to the side. Again, inhaling, circle, sweep arms up. Bring it down, helps to balance that blood pressure, whether it's high or low. Exhale, grab those thumbs, elbows back. Inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling up. Bring it down the heart center. Grab those thumbs. Inhale, elbows back, chest forward. Exhale, arms out to the side. Inhaling up. Finishing breath. Exhale, bring it back. Very good. From here, let's do some spinal cord breathing. Remember, we cut the hands when we swung the arms before, so let's cut the hands in front of us. It's kind of like a seated cat-cow. So inhale, elbows up. Then exhale, curve your spine to the back of the chair. Head down to your hands. There's a little pelvic tilt going on here. Slowly, inhale, elbows up. Belly and chest forward. Exhale, curve your spine. Let's go to the side when we do this next one. Inhale, elbows up. Getting into those lungs. Exhale, bring it. Other side. Here we go. Inhale, elbows up. And then exhale back to the center. And let's do that. Finishing breath. Inhale, circle the arms up. And then down the chi. From here. Let's pump those feet a little bit. And then shake those legs. Pump those feet again. And shake those legs. All right, so let's do a little bit of foot paddling now. We're going to bring our leg forward, out to the side, forward, to the chair. Now, if you have your hand underneath to guide that, that's cool, all right? So forward, out to the side, forward, to the chair. Again, forward, out to the side, but draw it 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Way out, forward, to the chair. Other side, forward, way out, draw them 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Bring it out, forward to the chair. This time it's 5 times. Last time, forward, way out, bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way out, forward to the chair. Other side, here we go. Forward, way out, bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way out, forward to the chair. Inhale, sweep arms up. Keep that breath going. Exhale, bring down that knee. Let's clap the hands. A little heat into the hands. We're going to work on knee sprinklers next. We're going to ignite the fire here in our palms. Take it down into the fingers for increased circulation for those hands. And then put that little heat on your knees. That feels good. And then come up on the pads of the fingers. Acupuncture. And then take the palms of the hands. That's the gallbladder meridian. And then softly, let's do the inside, the stomach meridian. Very good. Clap the hands again. Get a little heat here. Let's do a little brain work. Tai Chi. So we're going to do what's called cross. So you bring your leg out and the opposite hand, and then switch. You may have to lean back a little bit here, or not activated. Maybe go a little faster, or not. Very good. Keep breathing. Very good. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Again, clap your hands. Let's get a little heat onto the shins, the calves, the underside, the top, the other side, the top, those knees once again. And let's go back to the back of our chair. We're going to work on those knees and plus a little bit of brain work also. What we do here is we flex the foot from the bottom of your foot. You need to lift the leg to make it feel more comfortable. So you do so. And then lower it, hover, don't, and then point the toe. And release. Let's do the other side. Flex the foot. So this helps loosen the knee, everything around the knee. And then lower, hover, and point, and release. So let's do the other side, but this time let's flex the hand also. And then lower, hover, point the toe, point the fingers. From here, pointing the fingers, it's like dribbling the basketball. A little core activation there. And release. Very good. The other side, flex the foot, flex the opposite hand. So the upper body, lower body, left, right, lots of brain stuff going on here. Lower, hover, point the toe, point the fingers, down, up and down, like you're doing a weird basketball. Great arm. And release. Now, let's do that one more time. Flex both hands. Lower, and then point the toe, point the fingers, and again, up and down. Little core activation there, little sneaky core. And release. Other side, flex the foot, flex the hand. Really good. And then lower, hover, hover, hover. And point the toe, and let's go swimming. Swimming instead. And release. Let's inhale, circle, sweep arms up. And bring down that knee. All right, scoot away from the back of the chair because we were into the back of the chair for that knee strengthening. Let's do parries. We're going to draw a circle in. Another one. So you may have known this already. It's kind of wax on, wax off. And I'm shifting my weight from one bun to the other. Notice the little sounds that your shoulders make. And let's pause and then wax it out. So why is it my circles, when I do them out, a little bit bigger than the original? I don't know. And let's do that like we're actually doing the window. So bring it here. Again, you're kind of turning from the quad. And then let's wipe it in. Now, if you really want to get into those lungs, into those muscles, the ribs, let's make fists and do what they call it elbow day. So you really kind of panic, right? Breathing deep. I love it. And then bring it back on top, wiping it deep. Smaller, smaller, and smaller. You might notice a little sensation going on. We're just kind of inviting a little bit of energy back into our body. So do our finishing breath. Inhaling up. And exhale. Bring down that cheek. All right, so next, let's grab our ball. Let's do some more of the ball Qigong. So next is a thing that we do in our regular chair Tai Chi class. It's called a tornado. So it's horizontal circulation. So you have your hands out in front of you, whether you're an air ball or a little stuffed toy on your hand. And we're turning from our paw and extending out. And try to have a little bend in the elbows as you extend that ball way out there, or the hands way out there. And then we start traveling it up. So this is a little bit of preparation for a couple of other Qigong ball sequences that we do. Dragon spins the Tai Chi and stars spin around. So here we go. I'm bringing it back behind us now. Core activation. Don't let your feet leave the floor. You might know some little burps happening here because you're taking a spot. And let's pause mid-circle. Oh, there we go. And then let's start to bring it down. A little bit more. A bit more. And then make it smaller, smaller, and smaller. Very good. Okay. So I told you this was kind of like preparation for another ball. It's called Dragon Spins the Tai Chi. So we have the hands on either side of the ball. Let's do one before that. It's called Pearl's Nest. So basically, you turn side to side, keep the elbows in. If you aren't able to twist it, you can just be up and down with the ball, rotating, or if you're able, roll it side to side. Now, if this makes you dizzy with your head falling that direction, your head can be forward instead. There'll be a little bit less turning from the You'll see why dragon seeks the pearl is important. We're going to add on to this. We're going to take the ball and draw a sideline number 8. We're shifting our way from one gun to the other. Again, we're kind of really getting that movement going on the spine. And then let's pause and reverse, go the other way. Ooh. Let's do one more. One and done. Very good. So now dragon spins the Tai Chi. So this is going to be the Tai Chi. The hand is on top, is going to go across, and that bottom hand is going to roll towards you. So again, you bring it out and towards you, out and towards you. This helps massage those internal organs, the kidney, the liver, the gallbladder, the spleen, the pancreas, maybe the appendix. I don't know about that. All right, we kind of got used to this side. All right, so we'll come back to the center. Now, the other hand being on top, so that's going to go across the bottom. The other hand's going to roll it towards you. So you bring it across and towards you. Might feel a little different on this side. Notice what you notice. Is it easier to do the second side, or was it easier? Not that you have to answer that question, but just okay. Let's do one more. Now, the next part of this, we do the typically we do that 2 rounds, and it's called spin around. So we do the kind of for So again, hand on top of the ball, hand underneath, draw it toward you. Here's 2. Here's 1. Now here's stars, spin around. So you bring it back and back to that original side. Very good. Let's do that again. So here we go. Go out and in, and back behind you. Very good. Out and in, out and in, back behind you. Excellent. Out and in, out and in, back behind you. Let's do one more on this. Here we go. Out and in, out and in. Spin it around. Woo! All right, now hurry me up a little bit. Oh, you just never knew about that. Let's do the other side. Here we go. All right, out and in, out and in. Spin it around. Oh, very good. Out and in, out and in. Spin it around. out and in, and spin it around. Start again, out and in, out and in, spin it around. Guess what? Switch over to the other side. And then you can do it out, around the world, other side, out and in, in, spin it around. Other side, here we go, out and in, out and in, spin it around. Last time I promise, maybe out and in, out and in, spin it around. Woo! Let's do that. Inhale, two arms up, bring down that knee. Excellent. Yay, you did it. So one of the things we want to do also is take some of our traditional chair Tai Chi movements and make them work with the ball. One of them is swallow fly. Here we have the ball to the center. Inhale, bring the arm across. Exhale, arm out to the side. Inhale, up and over. And then exhale, land it here at the side. And then come back to the center. Switch the hand, ball to the other hand. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, up and over. And then exhale, bring it back to the center. I'm going to add a little pony. So swallow flies east, breathe in. Swallow flies west, breathe out. Swallow flies up and over, breathe in. Exhale, lands in its nest. Other side, swallow flies east. Doesn't have directions. Swallow flies west. Swallow flies up and over and lands in its nest. Let's do that again. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale out to the side. Inhaling up and over. And exhaling. Other side, last time. Inhale, bring it across. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale up and over. And exhale. That finishing breath, inhale, circle sweep arms up. And bringing down the chi. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of vertical circulation. I'm going to bring my knees just a little bit more apart. And so we're bringing the ball vertical. So let's start with the yin path first. So we bring the ball down, out, and forward. Your shoulders are probably going, woo, we've been doing that. So again, this is the yin path, the wind energy. Couple more. And then once I get here about to my nose, play reverse direction, zig yang path, or the fire or energy path. Notice which one appeals to you more than the other, or maybe they're the same. So we're going to take this yang energy path. So twist from the quad and another opportunity for massaging the internal organs. You can go a little bit slower if you like. And then let's return it back to the center. Sometimes I lose the ball. And then let's go over to the other side. So here we go. Ooh. Notice what you notice. Feel the side trunk muscles a little stretched. Yeah. And then bring it back to the center once it's easy to do. And then once it's at your nose, let's bring it down again towards it, back to the yin path, the nourishing wind path. Let's take that out to the side. So which one do you prefer when we're taking it outside, or the yin path? And bring it back to the center. And then, of course, we're going to go over to the other side. Couple of here. Oof. And then one more, and bring it back. And then make it smaller smaller and smaller. Very good. Let's do that finishing breath. Inhale up and bring down that energy. All right. So next, again, one of our postures we do in class is the teacup. I like to do that with the ball. Um, with a little teacup with water in it. All over the place, right? So we're gonna do that with the ball instead. Palm up, and I'm taking it away from the back of the chair because we've got a little back behind us when you do teacup exercise. So bring your elbow back behind you, so your ball's behind you, and then you bring your elbow out, and my student's favorite part, the ball. So whatever hand the ball is on, you're gonna lean into that opposite side and bring your ball out. So palm up. The objective is, can that palm stay up the entire time? So we're doing a low spiral and bringing it back to the center. There we go. So low spiral, you got to lean back into the core muscles and bring it back to the center. Some folks like to be fancy, they like to be, yeah, that's you, okay? Let's do that again. So bring the elbow back, elbow out to the side, hide the ball, lean out, bring the ball out, palm up. So maybe you're going to watch it. Is it going to be palm up or spiraling? Some people kind of grunt during this. No, that's okay. All right. Okay. Bring it back, elbow out to the side, hide the ball, lean in. Here we go. Draw that circle. Woo! And bring it back in. Good again. Elbow back, turn it out to the side, hide the ball, lean out, come up, and here we go. Draw that circle. Did you spill your teeth? Maybe. Okay, now that we got that all kind of figured out on that side, we're switching it, of course, right? So here we go. Other side. We're confusing our muscles because the other side doesn't know what to do yet. Here we go. So bring the ball back into that armpit. The elbow out. Hide the ball. Now it's the other side that leans out. And then you warm up. Okay, so here we go. Go low circle and bring it back. Very good. Bring it to your armpit, elbow out, hide the ball, lean out, lean the ball out, palm up. Okay. And then lean back and that palm up. Did you spill your tea? There we go. Elbow back behind you, out, and then hide the ball, lean out, palm up, and here we go. Let's do that one more time. So bring your armpit, elbow out, hide the ball, lean out, ball, palm up. Woo! Very nice. Let's finish that breath and bring down the chi. Very good. And place that ball back underneath. And then from here, once again, I'm going to take your legs, stomp your feet, shake your legs again. Let's clap those hands. Get some heat here. Now, the next part we're going to do is review the standing Tai Chi style short form 12. So it's 12. It's what we did in our 6-week series. So if we're completing this right now, let's go ahead and do the ending bow. So that's the right fist, that's the sun. That left palm, that's the moon, and bow down. So what I'm going to do now is come up to the and answer any questions that might be in the chat line and get us ready for the next portion of our class. So again, let me come up here. Everybody get a sip of water. Okay, so I'm looking in the chat line. Hello, everyone. So let me type in hello. Y'all get a little sip of water, all right? Woo! How'd y'all do? Did you enjoy the Tai Chi Ball Qigong today? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Okay. All right. So next, we'll be doing the Yang style short form 12. So this is like a little subset of the 108 long form. And I taught this 6-week series for Veterans Yoga Project. Tip your toe into Tai Chi. Beginners Tai Chi. So we'll be going over the short form next. So let me stand up. Hey, y'all. And move that chair out of the way. And again, let me get one more sip of water. I thought about it. So I know a lot of people when we're, learning this, they want me to continue to do the audio or the photo too, and I will do that today. So let me see where I can be in the room today. Get closer. I was too close to the wall the other day. So I'm going to turn around and I'll be cueing left and right and that type of thing. So hope you all enjoyed it. But again, let's start with a bow. So we're going to do that right fist and that left palm, and then start our style short form beginner Tai Chi. Thank you for joining. So the first stance is equal stance. So we have our feet out at angles, and it's typically 45-degree angles. I'm looking here to see where I am, and now if this is uncomfortable for you, have those feet apart just a little bit, okay? So make it comfortable for you. It's all about adapting that posture. But I'm going to bring my heels together, toes pointed out, and then I'm going to inhale, raise my body up, and then exhale, bend my knees. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise, exhaling, lowering. Flip over to the left side. We're going to step that right heel out. Heel, ball, toe. Shift your weight over to the right side. We're going to turn that left foot pointing forward. Shift your weight over to the left side. Take that right foot, turn the foot forward, and then come back to the center. Next to the center and plank. That's the knee. So inhale up to hip level. Exhale, draw it back. Next is upward downward all the way to the face. Inhale, up, 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 up. Elbows out. Exhale, lower. You're shifting the weight over into that left side. Turn that right foot. Right hand goes on top of the Tai Chi ball, forming the Tai Chi ball. Shift your weight into that right side. First, bow and arrow. That left foot is stepping forward. Heel ball toe. The weight on that right leg. And we're shifting our weight to the left foot and then turn the Tai Chi ball this face, the direction that we're pointed toward, all the way from that left side. And then shift back, lift that left foot up, turn it parallel, and shift the weight back into that left side. Right foot, second bow and arrow. Turn the foot, heel ball toe, and then split the ball, hand front, hand by the hip. This is called ward off. And then shift your weight back, roll back, that roll back hand into the palm. And then inhaling back, the weight from one leg to the other. Exhale forward. On this next one, inhale, lift the foot and start turning the foot into the weight to the front. And you're trying to have that right hand forward. The hands are traveling in that circle to about shoulder level. You're shifting your weight to that right foot. Step that left foot back, toe ball in, draw in, and down. Let's do inward, outward. You're forming that one through your dantian. Inhaling up, exhaling out, shifting your weight over to the right side, that left foot, step it in, inhaling up, starting over on the other side. Exhale, lower, shift your weight into the right side, step that left foot out, heel ball toe, shift your weight to the left side, turn that right foot in, shift your weight to the right side, turn that left foot in. Come back to the center, next to the center, inhaling up to hip level. Exhale, float it down. Let's do upward, downward, all the way up, shoulder right, and exhale, float it down. We're going to shift our weight to the right side, move it on top, hand on bottom, forming that Tai Chi ball. Shift that weight to that left side, and then first bow and arrow on this side. That right foot, heel ball pose. Shift the weight, turn the ball. Very good. Shift your weight back to the left side, turn that right foot parallel to the right, and then shift your weight to the right side. Now, we're going to do the second bow and arrow. We're going to turn the foot and then heel, ball, toe, and then shift your weight forward, in front, forward off, hand back behind you, or shift the ball. Yeah. You're gonna lean back, roll back, and put the weight into the hand, inhaling back, exhale, push it forward. Now, when we inhale back this time, we lift the hip, start turning that foot empty of weight. Make sure it hits point straight here. Hands come down. Make a circle with the hands. Once you get to that shoulder level, take that right foot, toe ball heel, shift it back. Very good. Let's do inward, inhaling up, exhaling down. Put your weight into the left side, turn the right foot, step it in, and now finish the breath. Inhaling circle, sweep arms up. Very good. Let's do that right first. Touch palm to end a little run form 12. Very good. Now I'm happy to answer any questions in front of the room. Thank you all so much for coming.